Welcome to Unit 5. When I was a child, I wanted to become a superhero. My favourite was Superman, with his blue costume and red cape, because he was strong, fast, and clever. He had X-ray vision, and he could fly. Did you have a favourite superhero when you were a child? This unit is all about what you can or can't do, and what you could or couldn't do when you were a child.
I can speak English, but I can't speak Chinese.
I can play the piano, but I can't sing.
When I was a child, I could swim, but I couldn't draw.
Can you play a musical instrument? In this unit, you'll read about a very talented British family. All the children, aged from 8 to 19, can play at least one musical instrument, but some of them play 3. You can watch a video about an unusual school where talented young musicians from all over the world study music and hope to become world-famous musicians one day. Vocabulary and listening focuses on words that go together. Go on holiday, earn a lot of money, and words made up of 2 nouns. Motorbike, sunglasses. Learning words in combinations can help you become more fluent. You can go online to look at the material again, practice new language, and check your progress. Have fun. See you soon.
(5.1)
Superheroes. Superman. Fantastic Superman. He comes from the planet Krypton. He can fly at the speed of light. He can jump very high, up to 250 meters. He can speak every language in the world. There's nothing Superman can't do. Batman. Brilliant Batman. He's a scientist. He's rich and very clever. He's a brilliant detective. He can solve crimes easily. He's a superhero, but he doesn't have any superpowers. He's called Batman, but he can't fly. Spider-Man. Powerful Spider-Man. He has spider powers. He can't fly, but he's very strong. He can climb buildings, and he can jump very high. He can also read people's minds. Wonder Woman. Wonderful Wonder Woman. Daughter of Zeus. She's a princess. She's very strong. She can fight very well. She can run very fast. And she can fly. She can also talk to animals and understand them.
(5.2) Ben's birthday present.
Happy birthday, Ben. Wow, thanks. My two favourite superheroes.
So, what can they do, these superheroes?
Well, Superman can do everything. He can speak every language in the world, and he can fly at the speed of light.
Surely all superheroes can fly.
Batman can't. He's Batman, but he can't fly.
Really? Well, I'm pleased you like the present. 32 years old today, and still a boy at heart. You can play with my 6-year-old nephew.
Five point 3.
32 years old today, and still a boy at heart. You can play superheroes with my 6-year-old nephew.
Yeah, Dexter and I have great times together.
I know. And Dex can do a lot of things you can't do.
Huh? Like what?
He can speak Spanish fluently, for a start.
His mother's Spanish, so of course he can.
But you can't speak any foreign languages at all.
I can speak French a little bit. I can say bonjour and merci.
And Dex is very musical. He can play the guitar. He can sing brilliantly. And he can...
OK. There's nothing young Dexter can't do. He's Superboy.
Well, you're a super enough man for me. Happy birthday.
Five point 4. Grammar and pronunciation.
I can speak French. Can you speak French?
Yes, I can.
No, I can't.
Five point 5. Can or can't. 1,
He can play the guitar.
2,
I can't hear you.
3,
She can't speak French or German.
4,
They can meet us at 6:30.
5,
You can't always get what you want.
6,
Can you do the homework?
5.6. Ben can't speak Spanish. Can you?
Happy birthday, Uncle Ben. Wow, superheroes. Can I play with them?
Yeah, of course you can. Which is your favourite?
Superman, of course. He's amazing. There's nothing Superman can't do. He can fly, and he can speak every language in the world.
I know, but you can speak Spanish fluently. I can only speak French a bit. A very little bit.
Yeah, but I can't fly. But look, I can run really fast.
Yes, so you can. I like running too. I go running every morning, but I can't run fast.
But you can ski really well.
Yes, I can. I love skiing.
I can't ski at all, but I want to learn. Can you teach me?
Yes, I'd love to. But what can you teach me? Spanish?
No, not Spanish. But I can play the guitar quite well. I can teach you that.
Great. I can't play any musical instrument. Hey, and I hear you can sing brilliantly too. I can't sing at all.
Everyone can sing.
Well, I can't.
I can't ride a bike yet.
Now it's important to learn that. I could ride a bike when I was 6, and now I can ride a motorbike.
Dexter! Dinner's ready!
Oh, there's Mum. Dinner's ready. Mum's a great cook. She can cook really well. I can't cook at all. Can you cook, Uncle Ben?
Yeah, I can. I'm quite good, in fact.
5.7. What day was it yesterday? 1,
What day is it today?
What day was it yesterday?
2,
What month is it now?
What month was it last month?
3,
Is it sunny today?
Was it sunny yesterday?
4,
Where are you now?
Where were you yesterday?
5,
Where are your parents now?
Where were your parents yesterday?
6,
Are you in New York now?
Were you in New York last year?
7,
Can you play the guitar?
Could you play the guitar when you were 10?
8,
Can your teacher speak a lot of languages?
Could your teacher speak English when she was 7?
.8 Grammar and Pronunciation. 1,
It was Monday.
2,
We were at school.
3,
Was it sunny?
Yes, it was.
4,
Was it cold?
No, it wasn't.
5,
Were you at school?
Yes, we were.
6,
Were they at school?
No, they weren't.
.9 Great Talents. 1,
Pablo Picasso was an artist. He was born on October the 25th, 1881, in Malaga, Spain. He was a very clever child. He could draw before he could walk when he was just 2 years old. His most famous painting is Guernica, painted in 1937.
2,
Marie Curie was a scientist. She was born on November the 7th, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland. She was a very clever child. She could read when she was 4, and she could remember being just 3 months old. She's most famous for her work on radioactivity.
3, John Lennon was a singer-songwriter. He was born on October the 9th, 1940, in Liverpool, England. He could play the banjo and the guitar when he was 11. He was a member of the Beatles, perhaps the world's most famous pop group. One of his most famous songs is Imagine.
4,
Serena Williams is a tennis player. She was born on September the 26th, 1981 in Michigan, America. She could play tennis when she was just 3. She often plays tennis with her sister Venus. Venus is also a talented tennis player.
.10 Ben's birthday party.
Were you at Ben's birthday party?
Yes, I was. But why weren't you there?
Oh, I couldn't come.
Why?
Well, I wasn't very well. I was in bed with flu.
Oh, you poor thing. It was a fantastic party. Nice people, good food, and great music.
I'm sure it was amazing. Ben and Kate always have good parties. Were there many people there?
Yeah, everyone was there, all the gang. It's such a shame that you couldn't be with us. Are you better now?
I'm okay. I'm back at work, but I'm still not great.
.11 The Canny Masons.
Is this the most talented family in Britain?
This was the question asked by the TV and music producer Simon Cowell when 6 of the 7 brothers and sisters were on the TV show Britain's Got Talent in 2015. The children are often called prodigies, but their mother doesn't like this. She knows they're talented musicians, but says that they're successful because they work very hard. In 2016, Sheku, one of the 2 brothers and a brilliant cellist, was the BBC Young Musician of the Year. He was just 17 years old. His sister, Isata, 19, was also a finalist in the BBC competition in 2014. She is a pianist and a violinist. But amazingly, they are not the only talented musicians in the family. Their brother Braemar, 18, and sisters Konya, 15, Janeba, 13, Aminata, 10, and little Mariatu, 6, can all play musical instruments really well. Isata and Braemar are full-time students at the Royal Academy of Music in London. Isata has a scholarship from the singer-songwriter Elton John. She plays the piano, violin and viola. Braemar plays the violin. Next is Sheku. He could play the cello when he was 6 and now attends the junior school of the Royal Academy. He gets up at 4:30 a.m. every Saturday and goes by train to London. His sisters go with him. The family live in Nottingham, England. Mother, Caddy, is from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and the father, Stuart, comes from Antigua in the Caribbean. They are both very musical. Stuart plays the cello and Caddy the clarinet, so you could always hear some music in their home. But they say that their children's amazing musical talent is still a shock to them, and they now have an orchestra in their house. Isata, the eldest, was the first to start playing the piano, and so when the others were born, it was normal to hear music in their house. Their home has 4 pianos, 3 cellos, 4 violins and a viola, and the children practice for 2 hours a day, sometimes more. The family aren't rich. Money is always a worry. Instruments are very expensive. One cello string costs £80. Their car is very old, and they never buy new clothes or go on holiday. But the parents are very proud of their children. Their father, Stuart, says, "A lot of teenage boys especially feel it isn't cool to play an instrument." He's really pleased that his children don't think that.
Manchester is a large city in the north of England. In the mid-19th century, Manchester was a rich and important industrial city. It was famous for its canals, railway, and cotton industry. Today, Manchester is still a busy and exciting city, but it's now more famous for its football teams. Right in the centre of Manchester, there's an unusual school with an amazing history. The school is called Chetham's, and all of its 295 students are very special. Chetham's is the largest music school in the United Kingdom, and every student here can play a musical instrument brilliantly. Some of the Chetham's school buildings are over 600 years old. The first school opened here in the 1650s.
This time, there were only 40 students at the school. There weren't any girls, and it wasn't a music school. But there was a library at this school. The library books were for the school's boys and for the people of Manchester. This was one of the first public libraries in the UK, and you can still read the old books in the school library today. It's lunchtime at Chetham's school. 4 students are playing a classical concert in the school hall. These students are 18 and they are in their last year at Chetham's. Students can come to Chetham's when they're 8 years old. Students come from all over the world to study here. The director of music is Stephen Threlfall.
We're looking for young musicians who can play an instrument, ideally can read music, and know something about musical language.
The students study all the usual school subjects like maths, English and science, but they also study music for about 3 hours a day. All of the students at Chetham's have a passion to succeed in music, and the teachers can help them. A lot of teachers at Chetham's were professional musicians before they came to the school.
I can play the cello, that's my main instrument, and I can play the piano. I can get by on the piano, and I can play the guitar, and of course I can sing. And one other thing I do a lot of is I'm a conductor.
So with great teachers and hard work, the students can be very successful. They often win national and international music competitions. One of Chetham's most successful young musicians is Peter Moore.
I'm Peter Moore, I'm 14 years old and I study music at Chetham's. I play the trombone and in 2008 I won the BBC Young Musician of the Year competition, which was a fantastic experience and a real honour to win.
Peter was only 12 years old when he won the BBC Young Musician of the Year competition. This is a very important national competition for musicians under 18. One of the competition judges was Nicola Benedetti. Peter comes from a very musical family.
Music was very important when I was young. My parents were both professional musicians and I grew up listening to music all the time. My mum and dad were both horn players in orchestras, and my brother plays the trumpet and my sister plays the piano.
Peter was interested in music from a very young age.
I first started to read music when I was about 6 years old. My dad started teaching me trombone when I was 7 years old, and I started playing the piano a year after that.
Today, Peter lives in Manchester with his family, but he wasn't born here.
I was born in Northern Ireland and moved over to Manchester when I was 8. I started at Chetham's when I was 9 in 2005.
Life at Chetham's can be hard work, but Peter enjoys it. And he doesn't play the trombone all the time.
The best thing about being at Chetham's is the musical opportunities that you get. At school, I can play in many different ensembles, orchestras, jazz bands, brass bands. I think my favourite is jazz band. When I'm not playing music, I like to relax and play sport like football or tennis. I support Manchester City Football Club and go to see the matches regularly when I have the time.
Peter is young, but he is very talented and hard-working. And with the help of the teachers at Cheetham's and a lot of practice, he can become world famous in the future.
.12 Words that go together. 1.
Excuse me, is there a coffee shop near here?
Yes. Can you see the traffic lights?
Yes, I can.
Well, it's near the traffic lights, next to the bus stop.
Thanks.
2.
I can't find my sunglasses.
Not again. Look in your handbag.
Where's my handbag?
It's in the living room.
Oh, yes. There it is, and there they are.
3.
Oh no, we'll be late. Look at all the traffic on the motorway.
Don't worry. We can pass all the cars on my motorbike.
Oh dear, don't go too fast. You know I don't like going fast on this thing.
Hang on! I'm a good driver! Off we go!
Help! Can we stop at a railway station? I want to go by train.
.13 Words that go together. 1.
Your son plays the piano brilliantly.
I know. He can play the violin and cello as well. He's amazing.
2.
Do you earn a lot of money?
What a question. Mind your own business.
3.
Do you live on the second floor?
No, I live on the 3rd. I have a great view. I can see right over the town.
4.
You send a lot of text messages.
I know. My phone is my best friend.
5.
Do you wear a shirt and tie when you go to work?
No. Where I work is very casual. I wear jeans and a t-shirt.
6.
Can you ride a motorbike?
I certainly can. Do you want to come for a ride? You can sit on the back.
5.14 Prepositions. 1.
What do you want for your birthday? Can I have the new iPhone? Or is that too expensive?
2.
Where's your girlfriend from? Is she Mexican?
No, she isn't. She's from Brazil. She speaks Portuguese.
3.
What sort of music do you like?
All sorts, but especially jazz.
4.
What are you worried about?
Oh, it's work as usual. I've so much to do and no time to do it.
5.
Is Paula married to Mike?
That's right. Do you know him?
6.
Do you want to come shopping with me?
Oh, yes. Can you wait a minute? I'll get my coat.
7.
Were you on holiday last week? I couldn't contact you.
Yes, I was. We were in Morocco. It was brilliant. I feel really relaxed now.
8.
Can I speak to Dave? Is he at work today?
Sorry, he's at home.
He's not very well.
.15 Polite requests. 1.
Can I have an espresso and a medium latte, please?
Yes, of course. To go or have here?
To go. Thanks.
2.
Could you open the door for me, please?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. That's very kind.
3.
Can we have the bill, please?
Certainly, sir.
Is service included?
Yes, it is, sir. Many thanks.
4.
Could you give me some advice?
Of course. What's the problem?
I need some allergy pills, but I don't know what sort.
Well, what exactly is it?
.16 Polite intonation.
Can I ask you a question? Could you do something for me?
.17 Polite requests. 1.
Can I have a cheese sandwich, please?
In white or brown bread?
2.
Could you post this letter for me, please?
Yes, of course. No problem.
3.
Can you give me your email address?
I think you have it already.
4.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
Can it wait? I'm a bit busy.
5.
Could you lend me £20 till tomorrow?
I can lend you 10, but not 20.
6.
Can you give me a hand with this box?
Of course. Do you want to carry it upstairs?